Hey Drew, it's Phoebe, and I'm sitting here thinking about 1993 when I was asked to join this new program, something about open space, and I can remember coming to the committee for the first time and not knowing anybody, and there you were with your blue eyes telling everybody this is what we had to do to save land. And I remember the real secret of getting that program off the ground, of writing the first open space program for the county, was that you took us back to the second floor of the Bluebell Inn. Sure, you'll remember how one member, that Tim, didn't think that Lower Merion was going to get its fair share, and everyone else rallied around what you were saying, and we got the program done. But the real secret was those dinners upstairs in the room at the Bluebell Inn. In any case, we've come a long way, and then going forward, now we could always use your help again. All through the whole time that we, the Montgomery County Lands Trust, have been the supporting organization for the county open space program, you've really financially helped us so basically that I don't think we could have done it without you. So it was not only what you did with your spirit and your imagination to come up with an open space program, and your ability to, I can't think the right word, to see the opportunity that was there that would make such a difference to the entire county where everybody lives. And we can't thank you enough, and I hope in your great generosity and leadership, you will still continue to help us. I hope you pat yourself on the back, because, man, this county is different because of you.
Hi Drew, it's Kate Harper, State Representative Kate Harper right now, and current chair of the Montgomery County Land Trust. Just the other day I was listening to a radio show about the rise and fall of unions in America, and they date the beginning of the fall to the air traffic controller strike, and I thought of you again, as I frequently do in both of my roles. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, I'm wearing my seersucker. It's finally summer in Pennsylvania. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing with the Land Trust now. Among land trusts, we are unusual because we are not territorial. We operate, theoretically at least, in the whole county, but we recognize that some areas have their own watershed association, like the Pennypack Ecological Restoration Trust in the lower end of the county, or the Wissahickon in the middle of the county, or other land trusts. And we make it part of what we do to partner with the most appropriate land trust to get the job done. And if it's most appropriate that it's not us, we cede where we are to them, and we work with them to make it happen. I think that makes us unique, and I think it's changed the culture of how we do things in Montgomery County. And I think we're deeply indebted to you for getting us started on the right foot. Ross Meyer's generous gift to allow us to basically find a home in Center Point, PA, which is right in the heart of the county, will give us a sense of permanence in an old building that has been here for hundreds of years. And I think that both the exact location of the building itself and the fact that it is old and we're going to redo it in a green way will let landowners know that they can trust us with their easements, because we intend to be around for perpetuity, and that's a long time. And so I think this The headquarters project, if you will, is a good next step. As the current chairman of the Montgomery County Land Trust, I'm very happy to be walking in your footsteps. You've given us a good trail to follow. We're facing some challenges now because of the downturn in the economy has, of course, hit all of our benefactors. We're in pretty good shape compared to most nonprofits that I am aware of. And in fact, I serve on other boards, so I know we're in good shape. But we need to be in great shape because perpetuity is a long time. And we're very grateful for everything you and Marilyn have done. You gave us our first easement, and you really gave us the path to follow. We could use a little help right now to make our challenge gift from Ross Myers a reality, and we appreciate anything you can do for us. Thank you so much.
Hello, Drew. This is Art Loban. You remember me. I've known you for more than 50 years, and I've followed your career very carefully, and I'm very impressed with what you have done for Montgomery County. It's very essential that we have the long-run view of preservation of open space land. There is no substitute for looking ahead 50, 100 years as to what's going to happen to only the 300,000 acres in Montgomery County. The Lands Trust is trying to do that. Montgomery County Lands Trust is now in its youth, and it must go on and on and on and raise more money, buy more land, preserve more land, get more easements. It's very essential. Now the Lands Trust is on a little project that I'm sure interests you, and it will have a long-run effect on Montgomery County, and I'm quite sure that you will support us. Good luck, Drew.
Drew. I'm Suzanne Bush. I don't know if you remember me, but when I first came to Montgomery County, I was publisher of the Reporter newspaper, one of the Gannett newspapers, and you, of course, were on the board of directors of Gannett. I did meet you a couple of times and really enjoyed those meetings and really enjoyed my career with Gannett. I like to get involved with missions that I can connect to. And I connect to the idea of open space on so many levels. One of them being, I have a horse. And I've lived in a lot of places where horses just rode around in little circles and didn't have any place to roam. My horse lives on a spectacular piece of preserved land in Montgomery County, and he is a different animal. He loves it. He's in horse heaven. And I love the fact that there are so many trails linking farm to farm, park to park, and places where not only people with horses can be, but people with families, people with dogs, people with backpacks, that we can just wander around this beautiful, beautiful place. When I tell people I work on the board of the Montgomery County Lands Trust, people first scratch their heads and then they say, oh, yes. And I've met a lot of people who are familiar with us just through the newsletters that they've received, or they've seen them from somebody else, from their neighbors or friends. And I think that our image is that of an organization that is dedicated, that is professional, and that has a wonderful vision for land preservation in Montgomery County and for working with other land organizations in partnership. And I think that's one of the really important things that Montgomery County Lands Trust has done, and that is create partnerships with other land preservation agencies throughout the area. And we're a very strong member of those organizations, and Dulce has become such a leader in open space preservation, not only in the county but also in the region and the state. And we're very proud of that. I think one of the most critical issues that we face today is, of course, the economy is slipping, sliding,